Hello everybody, my name is Kyle Kauk and welcome to my video pitch for ADP 1406. I am pitching my application idea of Batters Up. That's the title of the app. It is going to be an application for keeping track of baseball box scores for basically any league that uses the good old-fashioned pen and paper method of keeping track. So for the community leagues and little leagues around the world, this could possibly be the app for you. There's very few in the App Store that is going to be this robust. In fact, there aren't any that I found in the App Store that will do this. They all only have the simple show of every run per inning and basic hits, runs, and errors. Other than that, all the other stuff is strictly out of the apps altogether. So you're going to need this app because it's going to make your life simpler. That's straightforward right off the hop. Make everyone's life easier, especially the people keeping track of the box scores. No more fiddling around with the pen and paper or pencil, whatever you use to keep track. And you're going to easily be able to get everything done really quick and easy with the interface, as I'll go on to describe in a little bit. And this is for all the parents out there, all the coaches, and even the scorers in the upper leagues that are going to need this to help them keep track of what's going on in the game. So this is the limited section. Of course, it's going to be just for baseball people, but anyone related to it is going to be able to use it, from the parents all the way up to the coaches. Even the kids, if they feel like they want to start to keep track of things just to see how they're doing, this app will help them. So it's basically for anyone involved with baseball. And this is how the app is going to work. It's going to be very simple. It has a few features that I really am excited to put into it. The very first one is when the user first launches the app, it's going to be a login screen. I'm going to be using the keychain to store this information, so it'll be always secure. You never have to worry about it falling into the wrong hands, especially if you use the same password for multiple things. So you're going to log in if you have a user ID and password. If not, you're going to just quickly create a new one. Once you've done that, it's going to save to the keychain. You're going to log in, and what you're going to be presented with next is going to be your tab or table view. And this is going to be initially blank, so there's nothing to worry about there. It's going to be blank because you haven't actually added any games in yet. So we're going to get into the actual meat and potatoes now of the app, and this is what I'm really excited about, and this is what I think is really going to make the app stand out from everything else. You're going to click on the tab for the new box score. You're going to see the beautiful UI. It's going to look just like the paper version of a box score, and you're going to be able to add in all your player names. It's going to have every inning up to 12 innings for the extra innings if there are, and you're also going to be able to keep track of individual player stats. So this is going to help you find out who's been struggling, who's been doing really good, and who you may have to help in practices and get them up to their potential. So this is going to be fantastic for helping the kids really max out their potential and strive for greatness. So when you're trying to keep track, say Johnny's up, he's the first player, he hits a single, you're going to click on the little diamond icon, it's going to bring up a picker, and you're going to be able to scroll through and find singles, reached on error, double, triple, whatever he happened to do. He did really great. Let's say he hit a home run. So you're going to select home run, and it's going to update the image. You're going to see all the bases now colored, and that's going to indicate that it was a home run. Really easy to use, and it should make it very simple to read after. So after the game, everything's good. You have the option to save. And what's going to happen is you're going to save this box score, and it's going to be saved to the iCloud. So you're never going to have to worry about this information being deleted from your phone. It'll always be in the iCloud. So even if you happen to get a new iPad or anything, it's going to sync right up to your iCloud. Nothing's going to be lost. You're going to be able to keep it all together. So now we go back to the table view. You're going to have your one game added now. The table view is going to update every time you save a game. So you'll be able to go back to however many games you saved. You can click on one, and what's going to happen is it's going to bring up a detailed view of that game, and it's going to look exactly like if you were making a new box score. But in this situation, you won't be able to edit it. All the information will already be filled in, and all you have to do is simply read over it and do whatever you need to do with it. And then once you're done with it, you just back out, and you'll go back to the table view, and you can go to the next game. In a You'll be able to also delete any games. So if you get about 30 games on your table view and you start to decide you don't need like the first 5, you can just start deleting them. It'll delete off there, and it's going to delete right out of the iCloud, so you're never going to have to worry about seeing them again. That will be the only way you're able to actually delete an item from the iCloud. Otherwise, all your information is always going to be safe and stored on the iCloud. Moving forward, I look forward to building this project, making it work, and hopefully getting it onto the App Store. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you all had a great week 1.